All right, it's time now to welcome a young up-and-comer that has superstar potential written all over him. He's a babyface assassin that does it all. He raps, he sings, and he actually resembles the man who's actually called the babyface assassin, Steph Curry. Interesting that I bring that up with Chef because this man is teammates with Steph Curry in a way as he's the first ever musical artist signed to the Golden State Warriors record label. Yes, they have a record label. His name is Jory Avery, but you'll soon know him as Mayzin, as in amazing. What's up, my man?
How's it going, Brian?
All right, all right. First off, right off the top, do people tell you look like Steph Curry?
Ever since the whole deal thing happened, that's pretty much all I've been hearing. Even before that, my mom has said it.
Really?
Yeah, she was like, you kind of favor Steph Curry when he first came into the league and everything like that. But yeah, he's a little lighter though. He's a little lighter.
There's other people that's not a guy that you'd be mad that people say you look like.
No comment. I feel that.
Yeah. All right, so let me get right to it. Everyone out there, you're a musical artist signed to the Golden State Warriors record label, the new record label, so congrats on that.
Thank you.
But first, when and how did that happen?
So basically it happened back in about February. I got the call. Shout out to DJ D Sharp. He is the official DJ of the Warriors.
Okay.
He's the one who kind of put me into contact, and it all kind of just snowballed from there. And as you can see, Steph Curry giving me the jersey and all the rites of passage.
Yeah, all the rites of passage. Well, you kind of alluded to it. That's the tease. You should be doing television or something like that, right? But Steph Curry ended up giving you the jersey. That's something I actually like to drop so folks at home can actually see what happened and how you found out, in a sense, that you're a part of the Golden State Warriors team.
Right.
Let's check it out.
Mayzin, what's up, man? Nice to see you, bro. I only got one thing to say to you, dog. Welcome to the team. That's it right there. Dub Nation. Absolutely.
Now, first of all, I mean, that is really, really dope to have Steph Curry come out and do that, man. How did that make you feel?
Man, crazy. So we were kind of, just a little bit of backstory, we were kind of waiting around. This was during Steph's injury and everything, so he was getting some training done at the time, and I was shooting the video, and you know, we didn't even think that it was going to happen. So for him to actually come out there and show love and do all that, that was huge for me.
So how is Steph, man? I've heard nothing but good things about Steph Curry. You get a chance to kind of talk and chop it up with him?
That is all the truth right there. He's a real good dude. You know, welcome to the team, and he hopes to be seeing me around. We had a lot of conversation just about, you know, a couple of random things, but he's a cool dude.
Okay. All right. So folks know that Steph Curry's a hooper, obviously. You're a hooper as well.
Absolutely.
We actually met playing basketball. I didn't even know that you were a musical artist. So are you a huge fan of the Warriors, being that you're from Oakland, California?
Man, huge fan. I was always a Kobe fan, but the Warriors is my team. You know,
okay, all right.
Since I was little.
So to be signed to the Golden State Warriors, the first ever artist ever signed to that label, I mean, that's got to kind of blow your mind, no?
It's insane. I always wanted to play for the team. I never knew that I would be making music.
I don't know about all that, Jory. I don't know about all that. I've seen you. No,
You've seen it. No, so yeah, I mean, it's amazing. It's a dream come true, literally a dream come true, you know. So, and I'm doing it not even with basketball, which is the crazier part, you know. So
yeah,
absolutely.
Okay. So you just dropped your single. It's called Angel,
yes,
right?
Sir.
Angel, and you can see the album cover. It'll pop up here in a second. But I listened to the song. The video's dope. Kind of tell me the background to the song. It's almost like, you know, hey, I made it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm here.
It's my triumph song. You know, I made it. I'm here. I've arrived. I can't lie right now. I feel amazing. That's the hook. So, you know.
I feel amazing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So have you always been a singer or a rapper? I mean, how did it?
Yeah. So I've always kind of dabbled in both, sing, rap. I produced that record myself as well, and I engineered it.
Okay.
So I kind of.
You jumping my question, but go ahead. It's all good. It's all good. No, I'm messing with you.
A little bit of jack of all trades to answer your question. So I produced it and did all that.
All right. So your pops is in studio with us now, but would he say that he saw you dancing around and singing as a kid? I mean, is that something you
Honestly,
always did?
No. I actually hid my abilities for the longest. Till I was probably about 17.
Really?
But I had been working on it since I was about 13, 14, but it wasn't where I wanted it to be or where I was comfortable enough to want to share it with the rest of my family. So,
okay.
But everybody has been so supportive since I was, like I said, since I was about 17, 18, and I exposed myself.
You exposed yourself?
You know.
Were you like an X-Men or something? You don't want folks to know what your powers were?
Right, I had a secret superpower. You know?
All right, so the video was sick. Like the video was sick, I kind of mentioned that. You shot it in the Chase Center, right?
Absolutely.
So seeing yourself on the big screen, I mean, I'm sitting here looking at it, I'm like, man, that's amazing. By the way, I love the name, but
thank you.
Yeah, how was that? I mean, you seem like you could have a really big head. You're a humble dude, man, but what was that like to actually shoot it at the Chase Center, walking around, nobody there, you got your face on the screen and all that?
No, I really appreciate that. It was crazy. I mean, when I pulled up to the Chase Center, I didn't really know what to expect. Like, we just got the call, you know, hey, we're gonna shoot the video. We planned out all the scenes, but when I showed up and walked through those front doors, as soon as I got to the pavilion, I saw my face on the screen, and there's a video of it, and I was like, oh my God, what is going on out here? I was like, this is really real. So for me, it was really just like, I was able to soak in that moment and really just enjoy it. Like, man, I really did make it. You know, I made it to where
Yeah.
I didn't even know where I could go.
It was all a dream.
You know? It was.
It was all a dream. This is amazing. And we keep saying your name. Again, that's a dope name. How did you end up coming up with the name Mayzin?
So I think, you know, and my dad's here in studio. I think it was actually my dad. I had showed him a song and he was like, oh, this is amazing, or amazing. This is amazing.
Yeah.
And then he didn't really put emphasis on the A or the G. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna run with the name. And I had an embarrassing name before that. So I was looking for a name change.
You can't tell me that, man. You can't tell me.
I'm not exposing
Come
it
on,
today.
man. You can't, come on. You can't tell the world that in Las Vegas with your old, what was your name?
Maybe later, maybe.
Oh, boo, boo.
Man.
Okay, so you had another name, and Pops with the Oakland slang.
Right.
He just went with Mayzin.
Yeah. And then I ran with the name, and ever since then, the rest is history.
Okay. Now, we've kind of talked off camera a little bit about this, but who are some of the big artists that you've had an opportunity to work with?
Man, so just last week I got to work with Malik Youssef, who's out of Kanye's camp.
Okay.
I've had to, you know, I'll be honest, I haven't worked with a whole lot of big established artists, but I'm hoping that within the next, 6 months to a year, we go ahead and get these features right. I really want to, there's a long list of people I want to work with, so. Okay,
so you said Malik out of Kanye's camp. So, I mean, does that mean that you kind of buy somewhat working with Kanye?
Not exactly, but, off the record.
Okay. you possibly may have something going on with.
Right. I'm doing a few things behind the scenes. That's all.
Okay.
Nothing too crazy.
Nothing too crazy. I mean, that's, to me, I'd be shouting at that, but I get it though. I get it. Kanye is the man.
He is.
So you kind of spoke about the fact that you're somewhat of a jack of all trade. You don't just sing, you don't just rap, but you also engineer and have a business mind in a sense as well?
Yes, sir. Yep, I went back to school last year to get my engineering degree and do all of that. So yeah, that kind of stuff was really important to me, so I could just keep building up, because music is, everything. You don't have to rap and sing to make a living in this career field. That is just a fact.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
So I know the people that are watching right now are wondering, so when you signed to the record label, I have to get in your business a little bit. When you signed to the record label, I'm assuming they give you like some kind of record bonus or something like that.
Absolutely.
So is it when you got whatever check you got, were you like, oh, this is okay? Or, oh man, y'all gonna give me this?
Man, anytime. I don't care if I find $20 in my pocket. I'm like that. So yeah, I was looking at it like, oh yeah.
That's nice.
So, I put it away. I'm saving up. I'm really trying to just stack and keep these opportunities rolling in. That's the biggest thing. So.
Okay. You might buy a chain or something like that, huh?
I might just buy a chain, just a little, a little something.
I got you. Now, something else that I know that folks don't know, you're what, 26 years old,
26,
right?
Yes,
but to me, you seem like you're kind of wise beyond your years. You've been in the Air Force.
That.
You've been around the world a little
Yes,
bit. Now you're doing the record label, or you're an artist on a record. Do you kind of feel as if you are wise beyond your years? I mean, the stuff that you've been through?
I feel like traveling the world and being able to live in different countries, that's definitely, in different states even. Like I've lived in South Dakota. Not many people coming from California.
I lived in Montana.
Did you?
Yeah, but I feel you. Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
so I've gotten to see a whole lot, so maybe that is the case. Obviously, I'm just me, so I don't see myself like that. But
So humble. Humble.
I'm being honest, like, and I do appreciate that though, seriously. So yeah, to answer your question, I think maybe a little bit just from traveling and being able to get different perspectives around the world and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, to be 26 and have done all that, to actually already be out of the Air Force, 6 years?
Yep, 6 years in.
6 years in the Air Force.
Yes, sir.
Man, I heard all that. Okay, so now that we see your video, you just dropped it, this past week?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2
all
weeks
right.
ago.
Just dropped the video. When are we going to get it?
I'm sorry. That was last week.
That's what I thought.
Time is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're good.
Time is good. Okay.
That was last week.
So, but when are we going to get a chance to see you perform? Because, I mean, we've seen you performing in the Chaser and everything else. When are you going to?
Absolutely.
You going to go on tour or anything like that?
Yeah, so that's the plan. On the 11th, I'm actually performing at at a soccer game for the Oakland Roots, which is a USL team. I know you guys have the Las Vegas Lights. I've been to a few games there too, so hopefully I get to perform there too. But that would be awesome.
We used to be partners with them, so we can make that happen.
Okay. Yeah, so June 11th, I'm doing that with the Oakland Roots. And then on June 15th, I'm actually going on the Oakland leg of Buddy's tour. And that's going to be at the New Parish in Oakland. So should be a good time. And then after that, hopefully we can just keep the shows rolling. I'm planning on doing a tour this summer. So
that is really dope. So as far as you and doing your tour and your stage show,
yeah.
I'm sure your pops has told you about it. I'm sure people tell you about it. Like, that's something that's got to be really important.
Absolutely.
Do you have someone that you work with that that, hey, this is kind of stuff that we need to do in order to have a really good stage show?
Yeah. So my brother is actually my manager.
Okay.
So we've been through the ringer with shows and doing all of that and getting it all right. So yeah, really the next thing for me is just actually getting them lined up. Like, we have all the plans in place. We just gotta hit the ground running, and most of that is, I got to drop some music as well. So I got an album that I'm gearing up to go ahead and come out with here in the next few months, and hopefully when that comes, we just make it happen.
Then it's on and cracking.
Yeah, wide open.
It's on and cracking. So do you have a name for the album? Or is that something you're waiting to?
Yeah, we're in post-production with it all right now. I have a few different names that I'm going with, but yeah, it's gonna be good.
How many joints do you think you're gonna have on there?
About 12. I don't like to oversaturate, I think 12 and I'll be able to get my message out.
Okay. Now, I asked you about performing, and we're looking at some of the pictures. I think that's amazing. I keep saying this. I'm promoting you, man. I'm promoting you.
Thank you.
But you performing at the Chase Center.
Yes, sir.
What was that like? Because it's always sold out.
Right.
You're a Golden State, artist.
Yes, sir.
What was that feeling like?
Crazy. You know what's crazy? I thought I was going to be real nervous. I really did. And I got out there, everybody was so cool and relaxed. Like this, I felt like I had done it a million times. So I got out there and, 45,000 people, and I loved it. It was a great experience. I wasn't nervous at all. I had my DJ D Sharp right behind me and the dancers and everything. So it felt good. It felt really good.
Wow.
Really, really good.
Wow. So how many times have you watched the video of it?
Probably not that many times, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
You haven't gone back and relived it?
No, probably only twice, actually, now that I think about it. I haven't relived it. I've been so busy, to be honest, and just doing other things that are just taking precedence. I'm really just getting ready for the next 2 shows, and then maybe at the end of the month, at the end of June, I'll go back and watch everything.
Okay, I got you. All right. And kind of wrapping up a few things. One, you actually making your video, what was that process like? Because that's not the first one, because I seen that you had another video before. But what's that process like?
The process was cool. It was real easy. We had all the locations at Chase Center. So really it was just me getting with the director. His name is Jasadi.
Okay.
And he shoots all my music videos. He's really dope.
Okay.
Super dope. From Oakland as well.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a pretty streamlined process, especially when you are doing it all in one place. It made it real easy. We just needed the court access. We needed to see if we could get Steph. We needed to see if we could get all these different moving pieces. So we made it happen.
All right. Now, and kind of wrapping things up, I have to bring this up.
Yeah.
The fact that you have somewhat of an intimate relationship with Sway, and anyone who knows anything about hip hop on the West Coast knows that Sway don't have all the answers. But anyway, know that Sway is big, MTV. But you had an opportunity to do his show.
Absolutely.
What was that like?
Yeah, just last week, it was an experience for sure. Everybody has sat in that chair, from Kendrick Lamar's to the Drakes to. So I did not take that for granted at all. You know, hopefully we can do it again soon. But yeah, it was an amazing experience. You know, there it goes again. You know what I mean?
Whoever came up with that name is doing
know
a little
what I mean?
something. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, it was a great time. It was a
Okay.
great time. Got to see family. You know, so
Yeah.
it was good. It was good.
So Sway is all that he's kind of cracked up to be as far as like a person that does what I do. I mean, I watch a lot of his interviews, and honestly, I really enjoy his interview style.
Yeah.
But was he one of those kind of people that kind of pull stuff out of you that you don't necessarily want to say?
Yeah, I didn't want to even say anything about the Air Force, and he pulled that out of me. So here we are. You know.
Well, dang, I guess I'm good too.
You pulled it out of me as well. So you might be the next Sway Calloway.
Well, you know, I do. I'm the first Brian Salmon, but no, I'm messing
There
with
we
you.
go. There we go. That's what I like.
Okay, all right. So that's dope. So you got a chance to be on Sway. Last but not least, the Warriors, the playoffs. Are you going to get an opportunity to actually go to a game?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'll be at Game 5. Hopefully, I won't be at Game 6, but we'll finish it in 6. You know, so it'll be good. If there's a Game 7, I'm sure I'll be there. So.
I like that.
You know.
I like that. So this is my man right here, Jory Avery, better known as
Mayzin.
Mayzin. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you, my man.
Thank you.